Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and on today's video, a subject which I get asked quite a lot, and that is, how much is my PC worth? Now, at the moment, at the time of recording, which is the beginning of February 2026, the financial institutions are basically in complete turmoil, and computer prices, components especially, things like M.2 drives, SSDs, that sort of stuff, and of course, the obvious one at the moment is RAM prices. RAM prices are absolutely atrocious. The amount of money you could have spent on RAM maybe 6 months ago to the prices that we're experiencing today have been drastically changed. So a kit such as this from Kingston, this is a Kingston Fury 32 gig CL30, 6,000 mega transfers per second. This would cost you somewhere in the region of about £110, that sort of thing. I was actually really lucky and got these at an exceptional price on eBay using our eBay Discord bot, and I picked these up for somewhere around the £60 mark. So that was a fantastic bargain anyway. But now these, if you try to buy them new, are somewhere in the region of £300 to £350 approximately. So potentially, if you have a computer or you have parts lying around which basically you're not using, or you want to make a quick buck, then potentially now is the time to sell. And especially as prices are inflated on other things as well, such as graphics cards, power supplies, cases are starting to get expensive, then potentially you could make an absolute ton of money. Now this actually come up because one of our Discord members, Nugget Chomper, actually was asking how much is my PC worth, and I kind of was asking about the reason behind it, and it's because there was a BMW E46 325 Ci which was for sale, and it had a 6-speed box and they were really interested in it. So again, it doesn't have to be selling your PC to buy another PC or different parts of your PC. Maybe it's just to improve your lifestyle or get a new vehicle, whatever. With PC prices as they are, potentially there's thousands of pounds of money to play with here. So it could actually help you out financially as well if you are in that kind of situation, or you just don't use your PC and you want to make a quick buck. Whatever you want to do, this guide hopefully will give you some idea of how to actually price up your PC and give it an approximate value. So when you go to sell it online or to a friend or whatever, then you can hopefully make the right choices. Now this isn't going to be an exact thing, because there are going to be some instances where PC parts are differently priced or they're just not available, so it's hard to get a price. But hopefully after watching this, it should give you some ideas of how to get a price together for your rig and then make your own choices accordingly. Also as well, if you have got a price together or you've got a rough idea of what your PC's worth and you want to know what the market value is today, you're more than welcome to head over to our Discord and have a chat, or just drop me an email if you want to, and I'll try and help you as best I can. It's completely free of charge, and the Discord as well. There's other means as well. You can look in the bargains chat. So if you're looking at parts you've got already stocked up and you want to finish a build so you can sell a whole PC, then potentially there's going to be some deals for you there as well. Anyway, I've waffled on for way too long. Let's head over to the computer and we'll take a look at PC Part Picker and get an idea of what this PC could actually be worth. So here we are on PC Part Picker, really nice site for pricing up your PC builds. It isn't always the best prices, so you still do have to do a little bit of due diligence, but you can quite often see if there's any price kind of errors or omissions. They look usually very wrong or very good or very bad. Anyway, you can change the locations, so you've got United Kingdom, obviously that's where we are. You can choose your country, so you get either dollars, whatever your price currency is, euros, etc. You can change that however you want to. And also you can save the lists as well if you want to, if you log in. But let's get started. So we'll start with our build. And you've got a nice clean layout here, so it's pretty straightforward what you want to do and how to do it. So we'll start off with the PC parts. So CPU wise, now the CPU in this one's pretty awesome. So it's a 3900X3D. So we'll stick that in at £400. Again, if you want to check the prices, click on the link there and you can see who has it and shipping and handling, whether it's in stock, etc. Those choices are entirely up to you. Amazon appears to be the cheapest at the moment by a couple of quid, and also there's no shipping charge. So unfortunately, Scan a little bit more expensive. So you can either choose to buy and it'll take you to the links to actually purchase the item, or if you just want to add it, you can just click add. Next one is going to be the CPU cooler. Now this one, they didn't go with water cooling. This is air cooling, NHD15. And it's the black version, the Chromax Black. So that's coming in at the moment at 109. Again, if you want to click on that, you can see who else has it, appropriate prices. So if you live near Scan or you live near CCL and you want to collect it yourselves, then potentially those are ways to do it as well. But we're just going to add it to our list for now. And next one is the motherboard. So in this particular one, it's an ASUS motherboard, and it's quite a new B850. There's the Tough Gaming, that one there at the top. So again, if you want to check the prices, you can do, or just click on add. We're just pricing things up now, so we're not looking to deliberately purchase it. We just want to get an idea of the price. Now, memory, this is going to be an interesting one, and I think it's going to be the top one. Crucial Pro overclocking 32 gigs. These are generally the cheapest sets available here in the UK at the moment. These are DDR5 6000, and generally I think they're CL36. Yeah, CL36. So that is the ones in this particular build. So we'll add those in. Nearly £300. The price is mounting up. If you want to add extra memory, so another 2 sticks, you can click on that to add more should you wish to. Storage wise, there's 2 drives in this particular system. There is a Crucial, I think it's a P510, is it? Yep, P510, 1 terabyte. That's a PCI Express Gen 5x4. So we'll add that in, £130. And there's another drive in here, so additional storage. This is the slightly older version. So these are the P310s, which are in this system, a 2 terabyte one. So nice for things like your Steam library and other documents, etc. £210. Add that one in. So we're getting into this now. Video card. So the video card, nice video card in this one. So it's an ASUS RTX 5070 Ti. And it's the gaming OC version in black, which is this one here. Nice cards, actually. I do like the tough cards. Fantastic cards. So we'll add that. It's just under £1,000. Wow, it's going to start mounting up. Choose a case. Now, in this particular instance, it's the Lian Li V100R, or the Vector 100R. So for this particular one, we can see there's something really weird going on here. So 145 quid for the black version, whereas there's 75 for the normal one, which seems a little bit bizarre. So let's click onto that and see what is going on. And it's because basically it's out of stock everywhere. So it shows you the in-stock prices. So 145 from Newegg, which is with 75 quid shipping, which clearly you're not going to do that. So if you wanted to just price it up, even though it's out of stock, chances are it's going to come back in stock roughly the same sort of prices. At the moment, the mini version is actually available on pre-order from, I think it's from Overclockers for about £60. Or you can get the full-size one for about 70. So I'm just going to add that in. We'll add it in actually as the white one. It's the same thing essentially. So price-wise, again, you can, if you want to, put in an out-of-stock item and just manually change the prices. Entirely up to you if you wish to do that. And the power supply in this one is actually something pretty stellar. It's one of the Fantex, which I cannot spell. Fantex, I think it's the Amp GH, yeah, that's the one, and it is the Platinum 1000 watt. So that one there looks good. So yeah, currently showing out of stock again, as we saw earlier. So around about 136 quid. We'll add it anyway, because that's kind of what we're pricing it as, if you could buy it today. Obviously, I know they're out of stock for a lot of things, but anyway, you get the idea. Operating system, not going to put that in because most people will probably install their own and put a new key in. If you want to get a cheap operating system, Windows 11, Windows 10, head over to premiumcdkeys.com/Mike's Unboxing. You can get your Windows 10 Pro license, the retail version, for around about £3. And if you use the discount code, it comes in just slightly less than that. So discount code Mike's Unboxing if you want to do that. That is an option. I could have added in £50 or £5 or whatever for the operating system. Again, do what you want to do. I always get them cheaper from Premium CD Keys. So that, I think, is pretty much everything that we've got. Now, of course, if you want to add in things like peripherals, headphones, keyboards, mice, if you're selling it as a bundle, you can get an idea of that. And also if there's any other fans. In this particular instance, you're probably seeing a picture on the screen right now of what the PC looks like. It hasn't got any additional fans. It just basically comes with the ones that are supplied with it. And if there's any parts you cannot find on PC Part Picker, some obscure stuff, you can just click on Add Custom Part. And you can put it in there and put in your pricing, etc. if you want to. You can add a custom part. So you can use that if you want to. That's absolutely fine. But that's going to give us a total at the moment of £2,550.83. So that's a pretty decent chunk of cash. Now let's take a look at this in a bit more closer detail. So if you wanted to buy this PC as is today, well, apart from the out of stock items, but if you wanted to buy this and build it yourself, that's what you're going to spend, roughly. Just over £2,500. Obviously, when it comes to what is a PC worth, now being that this is a used PC, it's going to come down to things like the condition, whether it's got the packaging, the accessories, and all that kind of good stuff. This is a pretty recent build, so I'm guessing most of the bits are going to be there. So arguably, if you wanted to sell this as a used PC, and especially with the current market being a lot of stuff is out of stock, then you could pretty much ask that for it, the full asking price. And potentially, if you want to edge on the side of things getting more expensive as time goes on, which potentially they will, I honestly don't know. Crystal ball is not working today, so I don't know for sure. Things could get cheaper dramatically, who knows. But if you wanted to, you could maybe try for like 26, 2700. That is entirely up to you. Or if you want a quick sell and get shot of it, take it a little bit under that value, so maybe, I don't know, 2400. It's going to depend on what these things actually cost for you to buy themselves. If you bought it like 6 months ago when everything was a lot cheaper, then you're probably going to make a lot of money on the RAM and the storage and possibly the GPU. So let's take a look. Actually, I've got the list of prices here. I'm not going to show you this on screen, but I have got a list of prices from Nugget Jumper to see what things cost. So we'll run from the top. So the processor originally cost £430, so that has dropped a little bit. The cooler has dropped a little bit. That was 127 originally, so that's come down a little bit, again about £20. The motherboard is about the same price. That was actually 240, so £30 there. So there's about £100 worth of difference there already. When it comes to the RAM, obviously this is going to be way different. So the RAM originally cost £88. So there's the best part of £210 profit there. So that immediately covers the overspend on those. So that's great. When it comes to the storage, the M.2 storage, now there's not going to be such a big jump here because these are high-end drives. Higher end drives don't seem to be getting hit as hard at the moment. So the P310 originally cost £103. So you doubled your money. There's another £100 in the kitty there. And when it comes to the P510, which is the 5 PCI Express, or PCI Express 5x4, that one is currently 130, and when it was bought, it was originally, let me see on the list here, £97. So that's gone up £30. So there isn't as much to play with there, but still 30%. That's a decent profit margin for most people. The graphics card, this was originally purchased for, let me see, £899.99. So that has gone up basically £100. So there's £100 profit in that. There's roughly £100 profit in the M.2 drive. There's roughly £200 profit in the RAM. And we've lost about £100 there. So potentially there's about £300 worth of profit to be made here, depending on how you want to see things. So you could reasonably sell this for maybe 2,300 and still be okay and make your money back, which ultimately that's what a lot of us want to do, just make our money back, because we've used it, we've spent the money, it's done its thing. If you can get your money back, what you paid, great. If you can make a little bit extra on that, fantastic. Every little helps. And of course, if you're building another machine, you want to make as much money as you can, or if you're buying a car or whatever it is with this sort of money. The choices are essentially going to be down to you, but that is the way to do it. Look at what you paid for the parts, look at what they cost now, look at the condition of them to see if they are in as new condition with all the accessories, the boxes, all that kind of packaging stuff. That all goes towards making a PC really easy to sell, or at least if you take some nice pictures when you're trying to sell, if you've got the accessories box as well, when they come to collect it, it just gives them that sense of kind of security that the parts have been looked after and has been well kept, etc, etc. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Hopefully this has been helpful to you to kind of price up your own PC and see what it's worth and see what profit is potentially in it if you want to make a sale in the beginning of 2026 and maybe make a few quid. Anyway, so there you go. There is how to price up your PC with approximate value in today's money if you want to do that and see how much your PC is worth. And actually, as a little bit of call to action for you watching this, why don't you go over to PC Part Picker now and price up your PC and let us know what your PC is worth. And if you want to list the specs, you're more than welcome to do so. That would be fantastic if you can take the time to do that. Or alternatively, if you've liked this video, just smash that like button. If you want to see more content like this on a daily basis, maybe consider hitting subscribe and do all the usual stuff. Click on the chime button, etc. so you actually get notified when we release new videos, and it all helps us. But I think that's going to pretty much wrap this one up. I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the comments section and also in the next video. Thanks for watching.